Okay, so we are online. I will make one of you co-host so you can admit people if they come in. Okay, so all right. Thank you very much for joining today. And today we are going to have a launch of our GSFN Kenya pilot project for communities carbon calculator. And today we have agricultural farmers as our community. So thank you for joining today. And I'm very, very thankful to Tony who made this initiative come live. So thank you very much for that. Um, so I will take this chance I will tell more about GSFN and how we'll go about it and all, but I would like you all to introduce yourself so I know who you are and also others can understand. And feel free to share in the chat, and I can see already people have started sharing their activities name and all that. So wonderful. I can start with Karoli. Karoli, please introduce yourself.
Thank you very much. I'm Karoli Omulo, Chair Global Sustainable Network Features Kenya, as well founder of Greatest Women Network Kenya. I'm as well co-director of Oil and Gas Eastern Africa. Happy to be in this meeting today.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Please, Jepke Moy, can you please introduce yourself? If you can open your camera, that would be great.
Thank you so much. Sorry. Yeah, so thank you so much. I'm Christine Jemoy. So if you wish to call me Christine Candy, I'm from Kenya. I come from indigenous community. I'm a founder of an organization called Eldoret Indigenous Women Empowerment Network. We build the capacity of women, both economically, socially, and as a driving force among ourselves. We use our value community. So we do some demonstrate our food, so brain that we also do research and advocate for the issues that we in our community. So I'm happy to bring my
Can you keep your face properly? I think we lose your words sometimes.
Yes. It's okay now?
Yeah, come a little bit closer.
I'm saying
yeah. It's better.
So I was saying that I come from Baringo County here in Kenya, areas of Lake Bogoria. I'm also a woman leader with disability. My organization is for indigenous people with disability. So we bring forward all mothers with disability, our forces, strengthen our struggle, and of course, moving forward, we inform policy change. So we advocate.
Jepke Moy, still it's sometimes we lose your voice, but please write down in the chat so we can read all.
Is it loud now?
Oh, this
is okay?
Good. Yes, please.
Yes. Give me chance to go once more. Please. That I'm saying I'm Christine Jepkemoy Kandi. I'm from Baringo County. I'm from marginalized community called Endorois. Right now, I'm leading an organization called Endorois Indigenous Women Empowerment Network. We are based in areas of Lake Bogoria, and the organization champion for the rights of indigenous women and people with disability. Being a woman with disability is that we use our shared values to showcase our struggle. We use food system showcasing. We strengthen resilience of overcoming so many things, the issues of insecurity, the issues to do with climate change, and we use education as a tool to transform our constituency. So I'm really happy to be here with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you. Now it is loud and clear. And thank you very much for joining. And every good luck with your organization. And we will work together to see how we can make a difference. Thank you very much. So I will call upon now Tony.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. My name is Tony Abanga. Okay. I hope you can hear me all. My name is Tony Abanga.
Yes, we can hear you clearly. Thank you very much.
I am from Siaya, and I deal with agribees, mostly in Kenya Climate Innovation Center. We empower women and also with the agricultural issues like irrigation. And we are also focusing on the carbon calculation projects that will lead us to be open to what we call carbon emission through the BRACE program, BRACE Africa, building agricultural climate resilience programs that we have undergone the climate-friendly agricultural practices. And we have a team here in Kenya that is also ready to work with the GSFN. So we are in Kakamega, Lunapo, Busia, and in also Siaya. So thank you for being with us and also empowering women into apiculture. Mostly we deal with tree planting and flowering crops that are a source of food security. That's why we also got a food security 2022. We are first runner-up with the Kenya Convention and the We Do Africa. Now it's We Do Kenya. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Very pleased to have you. And I'm very grateful again, thankful for bringing all the cohort which we have today on the board. Actually, 20 from your group, and we already had nearly 20 people. So we nearly have 40 people on board. But the full data is not, so I will go through everything whom we have on board, and so you can make a connection, and you can also further this initiative to other people. So thank you very much.
I appreciate the initiative is really clear, and because I have many global teams on climate change, we'll be able to reach out to farmers and other community groups so that it be wide on every county in Kenya.
Wonderful.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So now we have Ajwan. Please take the floor and introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, I'm in a salon, but I can talk. I am Ajwan Karen. I am founder and CEO of an organization called Carlisle Enterprises. At Carlisle Enterprises, we are training women smallholder farmers, especially in urban and informal settlements, to practice climate smart agricultural practices. So we are focusing on 3 areas. One is regenerative agriculture. Another one is precision agriculture. And the third one is carbon farming. And we are also recycling textile waste to produce organic fertilizers for production of African green leafy vegetables, so that urban dwellers can grow and eat their own food instead of relying on food that they really don't know where it's coming from. We are focusing on African green leafy vegetables and fruit and medicinal fruit seedlings. So I'm happy to be here. I am expecting to learn more about your organization and how I can participate. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You are most welcome. And I see that there are a lot of people around you as well. So thank you very much. Even being so busy, you are here.
Thank you.
Thank you. So please, David, introduce yourself. Thank you. Hello, David, are you speaking? We can't hear you.
I'm saying I'm Dr. David Rabur from Homa Bay. I'm representing an organization called Community Action for Health and Development as a founder and director, as well as also director for DAFA Associates Limited. So in DAFA Associates Limited, I deal with agro processing and agribusiness components of agriculture. That is, we have agrovet. I deal with stockists, and mostly my clients are also farmers. Then when I come to Community Action for Health and Development as a founder, it's a feminist organization that deal much with the women and girls. Most of our programs are climate justice, sexual reproductive health, and mostly in humanitarian response like disaster risk management, HIV/AIDS health, menstrual health, and governance. So far, we are working in 5 sub-counties of Homa Bay, that is Suba South, Suba North, Homa Bay Town, Rachuonyo North, Ndewa, and Rangwe. I'm pleased to be here, and I know we'll engage a lot. We want to see the process, how it goes. And thank you so much, Dr. and every other person else that is here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm ready to engage at any level. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for being here in spite of all this busy time for you. And also on Friday, I'm very grateful. So we have here now Onyancha. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
My name is Onyancha. Sorry, I'm from Uasin Gishu County, Eldoret. The programs that I do are, one is on education for sustainable development, where we engage learning institutions on climate action. We are also implementing a bamboo project where we are looking at how we can increase the number of bamboos, contribute to ecosystem restoration through bamboo. Initiatives that we want to have the bamboo value chain, whereby from farming to planting, then harvesting, and doing products, getting products out of bamboo. We are based in Uasin Gishu. My organization is called the X Generation Youth Group, and I'm also the youth coordinator RCE North Rift. RCE is the Regional Center of Expertise. It's a program under the United Nations Universities, and we are implementing education for sustainable development programs and activities, and we also work with the community at large. We are covering 8 counties in the North Rift region, that is Uasin Gishu, Nandi, Elgeyo Marakwet, West Pokot, Trans Nzoia, and Turkana. To that breadth, we are pleased that we'll be hosting the 14th African RCE conference that is coming on August, and I look forward to having you all and welcoming you to Uasin Gishu County. Thank you, and I look forward to.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. So here we have someone just joining, Kevin's. if you can hear me now, I think you have just joined. We are just finishing introduction round and we would like you to introduce yourself. Hello, Kevin. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We are just finishing the introduction round. And if you can introduce yourself, it will be great.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Kevin. Sorry. My name is Kevin. I'm the executive
Put your
director.
camera if you want, please.
Oh. Thank you.
Please tell more about you.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm Kevin Otieno. I'm from Kenya in Siaya County, and I'm the executive director of a youth group called Youth CBO, Youth for Population Health and Environment, and we do commercial forestry, and also I'm a climate justice enthusiast. We also do affordable and clean energy. We make briquettes out of water hyacinth. At the same time, we do capacity building in training youth groups and women on how to foster ecosystem restoration and justice. So this is what we do in Siaya, in Bondo in particular. So I think this is the best opportunity to see and at least dig more on carbon credits so that we can reduce the carbon footprint in our country. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So I think we have done the introduction round. And if anyone wants to still add anything, please add it in the chat and we will share the chat also with you. So thank you very much. So I will just talk about what is today, what we want to do, and so on. So thank you very much again for everyone joining. And again, once more, thank you to Tony. He took the first step of inviting you everyone on board. So I'm very, very grateful to him as well. So today, like I have been saving these, I have been nurturing this idea of communities carbon calculator for a while, and I have presented elsewhere. But today it is first time we are having a real group who wants to join and work with us. And so I'm really proud. And so what I mean by communities, that I'm having a generic idea of communities in a sense of when everyone doing same thing, it could be some sort of, behavior or some sort of someone is in some location, or someone is in same sector, or someone is in same business. And that is the idea of community. Okay, so we form our community within between ourselves when we are doing something similar, a shared activity which is same to all of us. Okay, so therefore today it is focused on agriculture community here we have today. So, and also what I also think that in agriculture. So let me go through it, why we have selected agriculture. So first of all, I will want to tell you about GSFN. So the full form is Global Sustainable Futures Network. Initially, we had Global Sustainable Futures Progress to Partnership Networks. Of course, Progress to Partnership Network still remains the tagline for us. It is an objective, or you can say a vision that we want to form, that we can progress through partnerships. And here also today we are seeing plenty of partnerships that we will be forming. And so I want to show also the vision and objective of GSFN, and this is where there is a small video which I will go through it. And 1 second, I will have to stop this and share another screen. Despite very significant development gains globally, which has raised many millions of people out of absolute poverty, there is substantial evidence that inequality between the world's richest and poorest countries is widening. Today, the world has become more complex, and poorer countries have experienced significant economic and social development. However, the inequalities within countries have also been growing, and some commentators now talk of a global north and global south, referring respectively to richer and poorer communities which are found within and between countries. There are many causes of these inequalities, including the availability of natural resources, different levels of health and education, the nature of country's economy and its industrial sectors, international trading policies and access to markets, how countries are governed and international relationships between countries, conflict within and between countries, and a country's vulnerability to natural hazards and climate change. So most importantly, researchers are called upon to address the barriers to climate science in the global south. These culturally diverse nations of global south are united by common threats to their sustainable futures. Challenges faced in creating collaborations, partnerships across national borders and academic disciplines. Through Global Sustainable Futures Progress Through Partnership Network, we want to play a leading role in creating an inclusive, collaborative, innovative, and engaging platform for early career researchers and like-targeted stakeholders, including startups and entrepreneurs, supported by experienced senior researchers and business leaders, where everyone can share in their research, innovation, visualization, and enthusiasm in parallel to network success. Our fundamental objective is to create a strong research environment, building to a multidisciplinary and multisectoral team of endogenous professionals that would be capable of pursuing and utilizing participatory and integrative approaches in solving public and environmental sustainability problems. Therefore, our priorities are empowering and capacity building, working with researchers to empower communities and individuals, increase independence and support to those who need it, give researchers and stakeholders the legacy of sustainable practices, fair and inclusive, improve economic and social and environmental equality, pursuing development which offers fair distribution and access to good quality life and working conditions. Networking and engagement provide an innovative and global-wide platform to make global sustainable futures progress through partnership network, an effective and well-connected network, transforming traditional society systems to more sustainable systems. And above all, it is sustainability. So, co-create sustainable and resilient development pathways to secure sustainable futures for all and everyone. So, the key focus is mobilization and engagement, building a community of practice, creating a strong leadership, and producing a critical mass of good practices. 800 coordinators from 105 countries have joined me. So I also call upon you to join us and co-create sustainable futures together. Of course, this was 6 months after I started GSFN, so we had limited people that time, but today it has grown worldwide and it's immensely powerful platform which I envisaged, visualized in the first place that I want this. And I'm very, very grateful to everyone who has joined GSFN and are supporting them one or the other way. So let us start the main talk. So let me share my slides again. Okay. So as I mentioned, we are more than 7,000 coordinators in 165 countries, but they are not only coordinators, and you can see that each one brings plenty of networks, organizations, and so on. So today, I think in one email, I can reach out to more than 2 million people. Just everyone who joins GSFN can take advantage of this share badge. It is free. It is and it has nothing mandatory for you to do an extra work. So I would encourage everyone to join and take this share badge. We are having 4 elements of GSFN. 6 elements of here, which make you very unique chair in the world. So SDG number you have to select. So I do not say that you have to select because all SDG numbers could be relevant to you, and they are so integrated that we cannot separate, but we have to select the one that drives you. And for agriculture, maybe zero hunger is the best one for us to focus. So that is where this SDG number comes. Then second, we have here, I have research. But in that case, we want anyone who wants to, we have 4 domains: education, or academic, you can say, then enterprise, who are in businesses, then research, and then we have community, who directly works with community. I suggest that you can choose one domain in which you are the strongest or your main activity is concentrated. Second is global. So it is like, for me, is global, but I would say where you stand the strongest, you have to put in that. So for example, you are strongest, your most activities are in Kenya, then you write Kenya, or any other country level, sector level, or we have even tribal level, we have indigenous level, we have school level, we have home level. And so anywhere you feel that you have the strongest your activities. And then we ask you to put 3 different words And these words are something like prescription of your word, of your activities or of your personality or your expertise. So, and we try not to, repeat these 6 elements for anyone in the sense that if we get that, okay, someone has written all 6 elements, then we go back to one of them and say, can you change one element of it? So we try to keep these 6 elements unique for yourself, and that is how you become a unique chair of the world. And what we do, that we don't ask you to like do extra work. You keep on doing your work because this work will focus on your chairship. And at the end of the year, we ask people to fill out a self-nomination form, and we ask some evidence on what you have done towards this chairship. And again, we are not saying that you do it only for GSFN, but we would like to see an impact on the society even through your work. And depending on what you have written, we judge by face value only, and give awards like bronze, gold, silver, and platinum awards. Sometimes we also give outstanding award. So we have been very successful in this by encouraging people, and also it works like as an A credit to accrediting someone's work towards the society. So it has been wonderful experience so far. So this year also, please take advantage of it. We generally give out the awards in December, which is our GSFN annual conference. And I celebrate on my husband's birthday. We call it as a knowledge day. So here, these are our contributions so far. We have made like 1.5 million. As I said, we are connected to people. 21,000 people have joined us through LinkedIn. We have made contribution of more than 1,000 hours of online videos. And we have impacted all domains like education, community research, and business engagement, and so on. And we are particularly focused on building capacities in Global South. And this year we have embarked on an interesting journey of delivering summits in every country, like different nations of Global South. And in January, we did the summit in Pakistan, and in February in Egypt, and in March, we did it in Kenya. And this month on 24, 25, and 26, we are in Nigeria. However, it is not to say that these host nations only take part in these summits. We only encourage that so that we can have a focused discussion on the issues around that nation, like issues that are very important, significant for the nation. However, we also do not stop only for the discussion and then go away. We ask all who join, and within that we have 6 or 7 themes. And these all themes, we ask someone to lead on it, and the program lead comes with the program, and the theme leader comes with a program of suggesting that, okay, I will do this program, or others who join him suggest some program throughout the year, and we carry out throughout the year or two. And that is how we are encouraging the implementation of projects through these summits. My own initiative, the community carbon calculation, is a part of that. And whenever we are going throughout the nation, I want to increase that capacity to deliver these communities carbon calculators. But we also have others themes: open empowerment, youth empowerment, blockchain technology in various areas. I mean, digital capacity building. Then we have build environment practices, and many others, like wherever you think. So this time it is already on our website. Please have a look, and you can join. So, and the issues that are important for the nation are recognized, identified by the consultation with some of the people who come to host our summit. Again, the summit is only, hybrid. It is like for international people or who cannot travel, it is online. But those who want to collect some group, and bring them together in one place, they can join us through Zoom. So again, we want to decrease the use of computers, but also decrease the use of transport. And so if you have your organization and if you allot half an hour, half a day for us on that theme, then you are also welcome to bring up a theme and lead on the theme. So that is how we do these summits. So I will share the details of the summit afterwards in the chat. So of course, we know the climate change is happening, and I don't have to go through any theory here because you all come from very knowledgeable place, and you already know the importance that climate change has a significant impact on every field, and especially in agriculture, because agriculture has plenty of issues with hot water, extreme weather, and rainfall intensity, and so on. So I think I don't need to repeat, but this is definitely highlighted that it has significant impact. And the most critical impact is the increased CO2 emissions due to the growth in agriculture activities. So agriculture also contributes to a high level of CO2, and therefore we need, and it is going to increase every year because the population growth, and we also need to feed the population. But alongside, there is an increase in demand for biofuel and bioproducts, which would also have impact on agriculture activities, and therefore we need to make it as sustainable as possible. And again, I think these are very known to you rather than me. You know all the issues very well. And I will come to those later on when I discuss your inputs through that survey which we carried out. Again, this is significance of agri-food biosystem, and it is critical that we, adapt the change by introducing new healthy and resilient, genotypes, varieties, but also throughout the supply chain. And there is a need for more anticipatory adaptation measures. I'm just quickly going through this all because, you are all from the area where you know better. So again, this is not so relevant to you. And of course, we want to achieve food and nutritional security, as well as increase crop productivity while limiting carbon emissions. So we must increase innovative practices. This is important. And some of them, like I think someone mentioned about regenerative farming, and we need to have innovative practices. We have to be creative. We need to also create entrepreneurial skills. And that is what we will be trying to do through this, our project, and be future ready. So urgent need to develop eco-friendly, cleaner consumption and production is already established. And how we are going to do, we are going to, so the idea, essential thing here is that if we don't measure anything, we will not be able to understand how we can control it or how we can manage it. And therefore, here we have a farm carbon calculator, which is a calculator like a company, and they have developed this farm carbon calculator since 2010, and they are practicing in UK, and they have established that plenty of good results are achieved by measuring and understanding where we are standing, and then changing the practices. And so they will be our silent partner over here, because their resources, whichever we are going to use, are free to use. And of course, there will be plenty of contextualizing these calculators for Kenya. And we will talk about that as we go on. So here with measuring carbon, my idea is that if we measure, we can budget the carbon. That is, we can reduce carbon intensive activities using embodied carbon, and we can also reduce carbon waste for positive impact. Second, if we know where are the hotspots of our carbon emissions, we can mobilize them. We can understand the dynamics going through the processes and products and services, and then we can apply some technologies to fix it. We can also apply like nature-based solutions to fix it. It's not only technologies, but any solutions that we can fix it then. And through going through this process, you all will become carbon literate. And that is very important, because currently it is a time where we need to know, carbon literacy. For example, like 100 years, or maybe just for other countries, maybe 75 years before or 100 years before, there was a need for literacy, that each person should be literate by numbers, and like at least reading and writing and counting, they should know this literacy. And today, I think it is a time where we need to know carbon literacy, because each and our activities are translated into carbon emissions. It can be translated. So having that understanding, we would know which activity we should be doing and which should we be improving to lower our carbon emissions. Again, I would stress that this is not so important. You may think that this is not an important issue because Africa or Asia or many developing countries do not emit carbon emissions, high carbon emissions compared to the developed countries. However, we are looking towards the development pathways for developing countries. So our development is going to grow, means we are going to develop, right? But also energy is the biggest source of development, and energy is always associated with carbon. And it is embodied into different all the products and services and processes. So you have to think that how we can do this development with low carbon emissions. I don't think developing countries should repeat the same mistake that developed countries have done. So we have gone through that evaluation process, understanding of how we can manage and how we can use our carbon. So this carbon literacy becomes a priority for developing countries, so that they can keep on their activities in a better, contributing to sustainable development. And carbon sustainability, meaning that we have to stay within 1.5 degrees centigrade. And here I would say, though we are Global South is not emitting carbon too much, but it is having the highest impact of climate change, and they are suffering the most. And so if we know why we are suffering and what we need to do, we can stay within that carbon sustainability scenario and make ourselves more, in a better way we can live and all that. I do not say just by prosperity, but there should be a prosperity of health, prosperity of, well-being, and so on, and prosperity of biodiversity, and all that comes into play here. So in this pilot, we have some 8 steps that I have created. So first of all is identifying and connecting with relevant stakeholders. And that is what we did in this first stage, and we will still be doing for a while. And then we will accommodate and encourage. So we will collect all the data in the first stage. And secondly, we will be advocating, encouraging, and negotiating with the stakeholders to get involved in the program for managing carbon emission, business, and so the next step. So first step is to understand where we are, and that is today. We have collected few interest. There still will be plenty of coming in, and then I will go through the process what we want to do. Second, we will engage with the partners that where we can make a change. For example, someone just before I started here, someone said they are already working in waste management of agriculture, and we would like them to advise that how we should manage waste, because even the waste management, difference in waste management will be impacting on your change in carbon emissions, and that can ultimately lower the carbon emissions of your full activity of your agriculture. So that is where we want to go. If we can change water management in our farms, we can also change transportation in which we are transporting our agriculture foods and products. Then we can also change the processes, where different processes. We can also change the canopies of trees having in the farm. We can also change crops and the seedlings. So these all different change can, like minor, it could be very small changes, but these changes will reflect on your carbon emissions. And then we will try to scale up the approaches that work very well in lowering the carbon emissions. So it's all about learning the new, learning the whole process of going, and we will going towards the low carbon agriculture system. And we will all be in this in the same journey, exchanging our knowledge, supporting each other, and therefore there would be a lot of synergies also. Okay, you are a waste manager, you come and service me, I can do something else for you. And there would be plenty of innovative engagement between us. So that is where we want to go. I will share all these slides with you later. And so this is the stage 1, and I will talk about what we got so far. So so far we have got this. I did not count the number, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 32, and 33. So we have got 33 entries who have shown their interest in this carbon emission. And I'm very, very glad with the first result. Then second, we have also there was a bit of confusion with my survey. Initially, I roll out a survey for to the people only to show their interest. But when they showed the interest, I went into slightly deeper into the understanding who were they, and I got these figures. So few figures are missing here, but I have asked them to fill out, and we will get them soon. So here we have, you can see that we have already got nearly 3,000 or more farmers on board, which is a really, really good first attempt. and we might get more. And if we get 500 farmers on board, I think we can do this pilot project and show real good impact, like show real good, difference. And a learning process would be a very efficient one here if I think we get to 5,000 farmers on board. So so this is what we have got. Then, sorry, what did I do? I stopped sharing. So, okay. So we have got this. 1 second. Okay. And then, okay, so main crops that I found were these. So bamboo grass, maize, potatoes, bean, indigenous vegetables, onions, sugarcane, African leafy vegetables, pumpkins, forestry, sorghum, maize. I've written maize twice. Banana, bamboo, sorghum. Okay, this is again twice, sorghum. And we have potato, tomato, sugarcane, groundnuts, cotton. I don't know what is Wimby. Vegetables, pineapple, cassava, coffee, fruit seedlings, tree seedlings, millet, and bee farming. So you can see we have got variety of these people here. I mean, sorry, a variety of crops here. I'm going to also speak about few help from you, like some help from the people, and that I will show later. Let me finish the slides first. Then we have these cooperatives and associations with us. Then we have commodity exchange name. So I did not understand very much about this. I think what I thought that there could be a commodity exchange association or something, but I might have mixed up. And commodities that I think what comes out of as a commodity, that is, and what you sell in the market, that is what I think here people have written. But we can talk about that and correct our, what you say, the survey, the form which I'm asking people to fill. And I asked people to show, write what are the issues recognized in your business. And I found few of these, and I have, analyzed them depending on how I understood. But if anyone can, what you say, if you have any better suggestion, then I am happy to listen to you as well. So I think financial problems or issues are like support and funding, of course, and inadequate resources and financial constraints due to lack of funding. Then capacity building is also a bit of issue, that you don't have capacity building and networking linkages, where to go, how to find a new way, and so on. Then productivity problem, that is, there is low production of products. I've just copy pasted, and maybe a few things are repeated by people, and that makes a good sense, like we can see that the issue might be really important for the group. So market, poor payment and market, then climate change, bees, immigration, carbon sequestration, and for that it is carbon in form of biochar fertilizer. Legal problems are also there, how to get a permit or maybe something. So, and then forest management and supply chain problems. So these are the issues, and we will try to address one by one as we go through the project. So now I come to the real thing that I would like those who are on board and those who have, signed up for the carbon calculator. We have one exercise for them, and we can help you in every way wherever you have problem while doing this exercise. So first of all, as I mentioned, we need to collect the data. And here I have put the link of farm carbon calculator. And if you click on that link, and let me click on the link and it will open. So I don't know, I think I will have to stop and share the screen again. Yeah, so this is where I came when I clicked to that link, and this is their website. And you can either register or you can do it freely as well. It is not compulsory at all to register because resources are free, and also registration is free, okay? But this is particularly for UK, and you might get confusing answer, but I don't know. I have not tried myself because I'm not a farmer, but plenty others have tried in the world and no problem has seen for them. Okay, so you can register for free. And then you can also read all this. You can see the videos also because they have very good videos. You can also sign up to their newsletter, which is very, very good. And see, there are all question answers also, how to use the calculator and so on. And you can try to demonstrate it. You can first understand, and you can try to demonstrate your organization or your group. And I'm also happy to show them again if you want. So it is something like very easy. Those who know Excel, those who are good at Excel, or just understanding how you fill up a form and so on, then that would be really good. So I would say if individually you are having any problem, you can get into group and then do this exercise to understand more. So anyway, if anywhere you are stuck, do give me an email. But also I will like those who have signed up, we have seen that mostly the organization or the groups have signed up. So I would say each group should select one person to lead on this. It won't be too much time confusing, I believe. And if we can want another some sort of, like going through this spreadsheet and other things with that group, when you select someone, and if we have say 10 or 15 people on board that who would like to learn and then teach to people, because this is all about like train the trainers model type of thing. What I am saying, I will be putting this also video free for people to see. And we want it to grow, and we want people to contribute, and also we want it to make it easy as possible for people to do this job. Okay, so here you can use generally for all type of farms, but again, if I click on these resources, what happens that I get resources. Okay, and I have put that also on my slide and you can see, you can download this spreadsheet. So you can download this spreadsheet and here we have a general one. Second is specially for organic, and the third one is for no livestock. And then download monitoring soil carbon. We have for soil carbon as well. And there is how to guide and watch the video for the process visibility as well. So there are plenty of resources here. Okay. Correction on previous, they have also, but you don't need to worry about this because download the updated one. So the updated one is recently, just recently released. So, well, you have to download just this. They are only saying what is update, what was the update here. So it's not anything else. And then they have explained the methodology also and everything. So everything is open source here, and you can use this. I would suggest, if you are not specifically qualifying or yourself as organic, then, or if you don't have any livestock, so then use just this one, general. General would be the best one to use. And if I download this, it automatically downloads and I can open it. I hope you all can see my screen, right? So where it is gone, 1 second, please. I will close this and open that one. So when I open this, I hope everyone can see my screen, right?
Yes, right. Clear.
Okay, thank you, thank you. So,
Yeah, it's visible.
all right, so here we have introduction, and then we have these wherever you want to go on a second. So there are plenty of worksheets in the Excel, and it explains you, first of all, using the data spreadsheet, but it is very simple. You can keep this spreadsheet for 12 years. So generally, because here the year ending is in March 31st, from the April, people start gathering the data, and therefore I think for us also, it is really good time to start gathering the data, and we can gather for full 12 months and get our yearly annual carbon emissions. Okay, so then here are the other spreadsheets, like connection to all these spreadsheets they have given here. And this is about using. I think it is so easy that you even don't need to read all this, but if you read, it's well and good. What you do here, you can see in blue tab, business details, and you have to put your business details. Again, mind well, these all things are going to stay in your laptop or your own space. No one is going to share or anything, or you will be not sharing your personal information from here as well. Okay, so this is on my computer, you can't see anything, so that is how it will work for you as well. So you download it and then you store these things, but you do need to write down this all, because on the later stage we would like you to reflect on few things, and therefore we will encourage you, try to put all the information that you can. So your data here, you have to put your business name, postcode, reporting period, and all that. If you have any certification around your farm or products, then category, carbon price, doesn't matter. If it is not for you, then do not write, or you can write 0 at the moment, whatever. No, not 0. You can just leave it empty. Wherever you cannot put the data, leave it empty. So that is where. Then now fuel. You might have any farm vehicle or your own car also, which you might be or your own vehicle, which you might be using for transportation or bringing supply chain or whatever for the farm activity. We are talking about only the farm activity, not for your personal use, okay? So for farm activity, whatever you are using, you may write down here. Now, if you don't get anything here, then you can always ask or write down in a separate note if anything is missing here. We will work with the farm carbon calculator later on, or after 3 or 4 or 6 months, whenever we are ready to show a substantial data. And if anything is missing, we will try to put it on board for such things. but generally you will be able to identify a category that suits you. Okay, so you have to go through these all fuel types and try to find out. And then the user input, you have to put in here, user input and additional input if in case you want to put anything. So that is what it is. Likewise for material. This material is specifically for the material that is used in farm activities. Say, for example, you have a whatever you have a baseline, do not worry. But from today, whatever you add, you keep that. Okay, log of it. So user input, because whatever you already have, that can be counted as your baseline you already have, right? The things that you put on, put them on. Then inventory, which is like tractor or combined harvester, forage harvester, and so on. So this is all again for you. Fertility and cropping. These are the crops they have already added. So you will find even the fruits are there. Then you have tree crops, you have imported organic fertility, you have whole crops, agriculture crops, and probably you will find most things that you are growing. Okay, then inputs. So what type of fertilizers you use, these are the inputs. And yes, let me go here 1 minute in introduction. And I want to see if they have given you the definition of, say, for example, inputs. No. Yes. No. They haven't given you any information of what it is inputs, but definitely you know from the description here. And yeah, in the help notes, they have provided you the quality of product used, quantity of the product used annually, check invoices from suppliers. So how can you find this information that you need to put? Then livestock, animals. So this is what it is again. Again, there are some information here, like some information here, which is on here. Help notes. Help notes are very good to understand where you can get this data and how to put it and all that. Then second is livestock again, feed, and then waste, and then land use, soils, distribution, processing. And there is a help sheet here again, which would help you to understand, and you can go through each this, and then there is a references as well. So these people have built this carbon calculator after a long experience. So I don't think it is any issue in here. You will find, you will definitely enjoy it. Yes, it might be little time taking for you, but we have to start an exercise. And if any one person is comfortable with that, I think it will be good for the whole group. And once you just start putting in it, you will find that it is very interesting and very easy, and you will get plenty of knowledge. You will be surprised that how much I am missing actually of knowing my farm, that, oh, I need to know about this, I need to know about this. And that will create that is what we want to create an education as well for you. So however, this is just recording the whole data. And then what you have to do is go into, so I will have to stop again 1 second. So once you are here, let me share again. So on the website, you have downloaded this spreadsheet and you have noted down your all data. Then you can log in, and when you log in, you will get your account. And looking into this spreadsheet, you have to put your final numbers of each category. So after 12 months, you have to input this, and that calculates your carbon emission. But we are not coming to that process yet because I have to work with farm carbon calculator to understand what will be specific for Kenya. And when I'm ready with that, I will tell that. But by that, we have to keep our data ready because they will need this data to exactly understand what is the difference between Kenya context and the context of UK. And therefore, we want, 1 second, I'm trying to stop and share my final slide. I think I'm already done now. So this, and yeah, and this is the slide I showed you where you can get resources. And that's it. Yes, sorry. So I have already finished my presentation, and I will invite you all people now to ask any questions if you have. One second, please. Sorry, your voice is not clear. Do you want to just speak very clearly?
Doc, I'm saying we need to welcome Mr. Khalid is in the room.
Yes, Khalid, how are you?
Yes, welcome. How are you, Khalid? Hello.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for joining us. We are
It's my
discussing
pleasure.
a very different topic than what you might have expected today. Did you listen to the topic?
Yes, it's fantastic. Yes. Always you do the best, Dr. Inoka. I like it so much.
Thank you very much. Yeah, please take a minute to introduce yourself, please.
Yeah. Yes, about me, actually, I'm Khalid. I'm calling from Egypt right now. It's my pleasure to be here. Because I became also member in Global Sustainability Future Network. I'm talking about education for all Africa. I'm now ready to share my project to especially in Africa. I let them know more knowledge about education, about computer science, about languages, about everything they can be grow in their life to can continue around the world with their life. That's my pleasure to be here and also to learn more from Dr. Inuka to update my knowledge to be ready for how I can be able to share more knowledge for all over the world, especially in Africa. Thank you. That's about me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Khalid. Khalid knows how many languages do you know?
Actually, in official languages, actually, I'm talking more than 9 languages. The standard 9 languages support for connection around the world, like English, French, Dutch, German, and Russian and Chinese. Yes, and Spanish and Italy. I think that's power languages can also support all youth, especially youth, to grow in their life around the world. They can be able to contact in all over the world without any issues, because my project will be support them so quick to learn more about languages. That's my idea to share that for my family in Africa, and that's also great opportunity. I got it from Dr. Inuka because yeah, she always support all people, especially youth, and also I know exactly she loves very much all youth in Africa, and they can love to support them. I'm so happy also to apply in next fall summit in Nigeria. I'm so exciting to this event because all events here are she creates for all over the world. It was really great events. I had amazing summit in Pakistan and also in Egypt as well, and also in Kenya. It was a great summit, and also I'm sure the next summit in Nigeria will be wonderful. I hope also to be able to attend, and also I effort my project to support all youth and women and girls in Nigeria. That's my lovely to do that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Very generous and kind words you are spreading. So thank you very much. So yes, let us come back to the farm carbon calculator, and I would like anyone who has questions. Of course, it is too much information today, and maybe you think that, oh, now this is a work. But we can start, and we can help each other. It would be really easy once you start. So please tell me any issue you have, any questions if you have. I'm happy to show one-to-one also whenever you are free, if you want to have this. Okay, Tony, please.
Unmute, Tony.
I don't think we can hear you. I think you are on mute. We can't hear you, Tony. Yes, can you speak now? Yes, Joshua.
Yes, Doc, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are.
Good evening, good afternoon, and yes, please speak. I think, have you joined a bit late today?
Yes, actually,
Okay.
I joined a bit late and I was not able to grasp everything, especially from the beginning. Sorry for that, but then I would just maybe like if you could clarify at the end of this, where do we get this template? Is it going to be provided or it is in some website where we can download it?
I'm going to share my slides, and it is on the slide. It is free to use. It is on a website, web page, website of Farm Carbon Calculator. So you can download it and you can have it on your own laptop and do the work.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Please take time to introduce yourself, please.
All right. Once again, thank you. I'm Dr. Joshua Wande. I come from Kenya and I'm in love with agriculture. Actually, I really spend a lot of my time talking about issues of climate change, smart agriculture. And as such, I'm the founder of Peace, Environment and Sustainable Agriculture, what we abbreviate as the PESA organization. This is a new organization that we registered here in Kenya, and it looks forward to teaching, training farmers on the modern methods of agriculture that will enable us to cut down on what you call the greenhouse gases emission. The PESA organization also works with local communities to ensure sustainable environmental management. And so we intend to reach every part of the world, if not Kenya, and to carry on with our campaigns, trainings and teaching, both at the global level and even in the urban areas, with a view of training and teaching the communities to adopt smart approaches to agriculture and climate change. Thank you so much. I look forward to partner with you and also to work together as a team so that we can have these dreams of cutting down the global greenhouse gases emission, reduced to the minimal level to ensure a future that is sustainable. Thank you so much, Doc.
Thank you so much. Have you filled our first form which we shared with everyone?
Not really, actually. This is my first session with you, and I would really love to get more and guidance so that I could be with you in this journey.
All right. So I have someone called Joshua Owande. Is it not you? No.
Yeah, Joshua one day. Okay, during the application, I did fill some form. Sure.
Is it peace building through environmental sustainability in agribusiness organization?
Exactly.
All right. Okay. So you are on board. So yes, you will receive these all slides, and I'm happy if you want to further also have like one-to-one or with a group, like if you gather a group, and if we want to further again one especially with the spreadsheet, if they have any issue or anything, so you can try first, or you can give someone, delegate someone to try first, and then we can see if they have any issues, we will try to address them. So this is first our data collection exercise, and we will try to do it, say, for example, first attempt should be that we should be able to understand what all indicators are and what we need to fill in. So that is the first, and if you can fill out for 1 month, like first month of say April, so by the 1st May or first week of May, we can understand that, okay, we know all the ingredients that we want, and we will be able to collect it every month. So that is first thing we want to establish. If anything is missing, if anything is not known, we can help you with that.
Okay.
And I would also like, actually, I'm going to do in the coming month, so mid-May, I'm going to do a carbon literacy program, and we want each and every one of you to go to your organization and tell them to attend this facilitating workshop of carbon literacy. And so they can understand what it means, and that would give them a real, meaning for what they are doing, because sometimes at the moment, because we don't know what we mean by carbon literacy, people think that, this is an extra work for me, I'm not into it. But we really want to change that. And if you have, I believe you are in university as well?
Yes.
Right. So if students are interested, what we can do, we can provide an, internship, like something like a voluntary internship, something for students to learn about this carbon calculator, and then go to at least one or group of farmers and collect or make them understand how to collect these all data. So in that way, students will learn to do a team working. They will learn about different crops and the whole inventory. I mean, everything involved in agriculture, because they will be filling out the data, as well as they will get a chance for farmers to integrate, and increase their digital literacy, so that they will allow them to show how to gather the data and so on. And we can also provide a certificate for that, for the work they do, which will help them in building their career. So there are plenty of, benefits by integrating students in it, because, each student might have one or two farmers in their family, and they can easily reach out to them. Okay, oh, hello, I'm going to show you how we can collect data for your farm. And it will be interesting. And then we can also post pictures of them with their team, which would again encourage them to build their reputation and, a profile in social media and all that. So plenty of opportunities can arise by bringing, university students on board. And a very good time is coming up, like they will be having summer holidays, and they can utilize these summer holidays, at least working for 6 or 8 weeks, maybe, or 6 to 8 weeks, especially understanding what this farm carbon calculator is about, and bringing some data on it.
Okay, thank you, Doc, for that elaborate explanation. At least now I get to know the direction we are taking. I will exactly do that, and try to mobilize and have as many students from the university brought on board that we pull together in this. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And it is also, again, for everyone here. It is not only for the university students, anyone who want to, increase their capability in data collection, digitalization, understanding agriculture processes and products and services. And also, if they excel in that exercise, in future, they will be required as an auditors, they will be required at a cooperative level to maintain these data, because in 1 or 2 years, we will be compulsory having this requirement of showing carbon emissions for each and every agricultural products and services. And they can actually initiate a new, entrepreneurship for themselves, a new job for themselves. They can create their own job by learning these, and in Europe, it is now compulsory for anyone as a supplier to produce their carbon emissions, like to tell them what are their products and what is their carbon emissions at ground. So this will again help them in plenty of other ways, like in exporting their products and so on. So there's a huge opportunity for anyone to join and increase their capability of collecting data, understanding data, analyzing and reporting and all that.
Okay, I get it.
Thank you very much. Any other question? Tony, do you have a question?
Yes, I have a question. It's already answered. And though I missed most of the first presentation because of network, it was about how to log in, and you have answered well. Now we are heading up for the carbon literacy, because you said you have to choose one of the things. Maybe it is zero hunger or research or education. But we see now we have to go with education. So to make aware the students and the agricultural officers, and also to go out to even research specialists, so that we get them educated, and also we involve them in the next, you said you're going to have a capacity building, like you're going to have a training on in the next on the 15th of next month or this month. Next month, sorry.
Next month, 15th of next month, or by the third week of next month, we will have a carbon literacy project workshop. And I would like each and everyone, not only Kenya, but everyone in GSFN should have this workshop attending, you know, like, because it is going to be a huge benefit for everyone to understand what it means.
Sending word out.
We are losing your voice, but anyway, I got your message and everything is recorded. If you have missed anything, please do listen to the recording, and also feel free to ask questions. And all of you who are leading the organizations, I would ask them to be motivated, keep this motivation in their organizations, and go to them back and bring the data so we can start, you know, seeing the analysis that where we stand, how we stand, and so on. Okay, thank you. Anyone else, any question?